You know what? I'm going to make the video I've wanted to make and I don't even care anymore. I'm going to expose myself. No. Um, this video is going to get 0 views, but it might be interesting to people who are creators and are frustrated with social media. I'm going to tell you what I think is going to happen to social media. I think it's dying. And if you're just an onlooker, maybe you'll think it's interesting. I don't know. It's going to be long. I'm going to let it all out. Here we go. And I want to start and just quickly say I do not feel entitled to anything. I'm actually super grateful to the weird little thing that social media did in my a weird big thing the social media did in my life. Um, it's changing. That's okay. I don't feel entitled to anything. I would like to believe that this is not me just bitching about stuff. So, but there's things I've just like not said online because it just probably doesn't make for a great viral video, which is complaint number one. But first, if you don't know who I am, early in the pandemic, like a lot of people, I started making just TikToks out of boredom. And my auto tuned, it was the 90s stories, totally blew up in a crazy and fast way. Probably in a 6 month window, I got up to 500,000 followers real fast, and every single thing I posted got like literally 1 million views, like every single time. And then eventually I got over 1 million, and I'm currently at 1.8 million. I have about 3 million followers across all social platforms, but TikTok is where it started. And there was a brief moment in like 2022 where it seemed like I had the attention of the entire world for a second. It's really weird. A lot of people told me that I'm the very first video that TikTok showed them when they downloaded the app. And I don't know if this is important or not, but I have never monetized any of my videos. I don't really ever make any money directly from Instagram or TikTok. I have made money sort of indirectly. It's gathered a big audience for me, so it made my stand up career blow up. So I make my money through my ticket sales, which very much are influenced by my social media blow up. So nothing lasts forever. Things change. A lot of creators started saying around I think like 2024, wait, something feels different. Wait, what's happening? Something has changed. Even though they said they didn't change algorithms, I think anyone who was making stuff actively in that time period would be like, something feels real different. I say it feels like, imagine there was this weird mall, and the mall was like, come into the mall and open up a store. And so a bunch of people went and opened a store, and it was really weird and cool, and tons of people loved the mall, and everyone got successful at the mall. And then one day we showed up at the mall, and the owners of the mall had removed everyone's entrances. And so we're like, wait, you took our doors away. How are people supposed to get in our stores? And the mall owners are like, not our problem. And we're like, wait, we all kind of helped build this mall. And they're like, we don't care. So you might say, well, Kevin, just be grateful for what social media did for you. You got a little moment in time, and now you have a big audience, and it boosted your career in a crazy way. That is how I feel. That's absolutely how I feel. Even though my reach has been very throttled, I still sell tickets all over the world. I have a career I did not have before. I got a huge book deal. My book is about to come out. I can't complain. Like holy crap, what an amazing thing that happened to me. That is how I feel. I guess my big complaint now is what this whole thing has done to you and me. And not that it really matters all that much, but it is a frustrating experience for me personally that I sort of amassed a following who is interested in the thing I'm doing, and it's become so incredibly impossible to really communicate with anyone. So, one, this has become the worst form of communication of all time. Everything has to fit into a tiny little TikTok soundbite or it swipes away. And so it has removed our ability to have a conversation that has nuance and complexity. There's no time or space for nuance and complexity. So everything has to be this super one-dimensional thing, and life isn't like that. Anyway, so even just like trying to express a thing, that doesn't work in this realm anymore. And now there's all these like metrics, like if your video's gonna be good, your first 2 seconds has to be like a clickbait thing to catch the viewer. Otherwise, they're gonna swipe away. It's trained us to just immediately swipe if it's not like an instant ha 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 or whatever. And you guys, that sucks. Like, people are saying like, well, you're not making good content. You might be making good content. Like, you might be making something that is interesting or thoughtful or has complexity and nuance. It's just that your first 2-second thing wasn't a viral hook, so it fails. So it's put everything into this kind of awful instant judgment scale. Our our attention spans are dwindling. It's making us lonely. People aren't talking to each other anymore. And it has become a vicious tool of the billionaire elite class to control and manipulate us and turn us on our neighbors. So I know if you've made it this far, some people are going to be maybe irritated by this whole monologue I've given, because you might be like, well, Kevin, just turn it off. If you hate it so much, just delete it. Yeah, I'm working on it. Unfortunately, this is the main method of communication in 2026. It's a terrible method. It's not a communication method, is it? It's a viral catch. And that's it. It's very hard to communicate here. But here we are. I'm working on it. I see a different future. I already aren't you tired of it? Isn't your soul a little worn out by it? There might be some people who are able to laugh in bed for 20 minutes and turn it off. But if you're being honest, there's a lot of people in the world right now who are straight up addicted to the scroll. And it's terrible for you. It's terrible for me. It's terrible for us. So I'm working on it. I would love to just toss my phone in the trash, but I can't. I've got people who depend on me. This is the world I'm in at the moment. I've got my sights set on a different future. And what is that future, Kevin? I'm glad you asked. Especially with the onslaught of AI on our heels, I see a wave of humanity coming soon, I hope, where the most desirable thing is to get together with people and have some sort of real life look into each other's eyeballs community. In my studio space in Cincinnati, we've started doing little storytelling nights and film screenings, and it's special. I feel like people are going to want to return to live concerts and books and listening to records and things that aren't immediately disposable and just lost in the cloud up there somewhere. I think the greatest, most valuable thing is about to be humanity. Or at least, God, I fucking hope so.